Yo, so when I started this video, the sound was, even if you get mad, even if you get offended, so what you gonna do? You ain't gonna beat me up. I was like, all right, Spirit, come through. Like, even if you get mad at what I said, I don't care. Because what is you gonna do? I had stopped doing commentary on people and stuff, but then people started like, see, it be these people with these cults and these fans and stuff that come in on your comments and they be saying stuff. They don't really say on mine because they know I blocks and I delete. I don't care. Listen, you gonna be talking to your damn self because I am not the one or the two or the three. Unless you want some voodoo done on you, then you go ahead and mess with me. But anyway, so I got some General Shrimp, so we're gonna do a little mukbang and some commentary because y'all know I was talking about that BB girl, and hold on one second. And I was saying she sound like Ice JJ Fish, but she also sound like a cat that's in heat when they be like, meow, meow. You know what I'm saying, right? And then she also sound like she in heat in them songs when she's like, ooh, ooh, I can't. Hold on, I gotta get to that part. Let me see if I get to it. Now, you know what? I might pull it up, but I want to take a bite of this shrimp. Hold on. Oh, listen, I was so right. Listen, I've commented on her status before, and I told her that she was gonna have a C-section. And I had like my regular Facebook and I have another Facebook. So she blocked one and then she blocked the other. And then I used my friends. I ain't gonna lie, and I went on there and commented. And I was telling her that she keeps saying, I'm gonna have vaginal birth. I'm gonna have vaginal birth. And she's like totally ignoring the comments. And all my readings, I kept seeing the C-section. Like, girl, and I commented on there. I was like, 70% of people have C-sections. And that girl just believed anything. Most gullible person I ever seen in my life. So she said she at the doctor's. Oh, she gonna stop ignoring the comments. She said all the comments are negative about C-section. What the fuck do you expect? Like, to be positive? So she says that someone at her doctor's tell her it don't hurt. So now her fans in the comments, before they was like, girl, it hurt. I remember one particular one. The girl done switch it up to don't fucking hurt. Girl, bitch, I don't even believe you at this point. I don't even believe you had one. Girl, they just say anything. Just yes, mans. So all suddenly the comments went from C-sections don't hurt to it hurting. So she said someone at the doctor's office was like, oh yeah, I just had my C-section 1 week. And she said I had my C-section 1 week and I'm up and I'm running right up. Bitch, you's a damn lie. Unless you have no feeling in your body. And she told me it was her first time. Baby, I don't know. And let me tell y'all, I had a near-death experience with a C-section. Like, and I talk about it on here. Y'all can go to my old videos and I talk about it on my Facebook too. Okay, that's why I'm always getting iron infusions and blood infusions. When I first had my child, I was on the other side. Okay, I died for 3 minutes on that operating table having a C-section. Okay, 3 minutes. Then I came back into my body. I was almost physically brain dead. They said if I would have stayed outside, that's when I talked about my spiritual experience too. When I said, you know, I was outside of my body and I was outside of the room. But they like, what happened was I flatlined. Once I flatlined, it said, doo! Like I could see it. Like I'm just watching them. And they like, oh my God, she's losing blood. Mind you, at this point, my eyes is supposed to be closed or whatever. But I could see. Okay? So that's when they start coming in with the blood. They kick my baby father out. My son, first of all, he's born with hydrocephalus 444 on a time. That's divine protection. This is the truth. You better listen. And see, she don't want to take constructive criticism, or she don't want to hear the truth. She want people to lie to her. That's the thing. everyone's experience is different. But I'm telling you, majority of the people that had good experiences with C-section, that is a freaking miracle. Okay, because you can't cough, you can't fart. They won't let you leave the hospital until you fart. You need hold on 1 second. You need hold on. Phone was falling. You need like a stomach belt that holds you up while you're walking. Okay, it's like a bunch of stuff. Like, it's crazy. Oh, so let me get back to the part, because y'all, I can be all over, but let me take a bite. Mmm. 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 Fat people shit. Mmm. So, my mama always told me to talk with my mouth closed and chew with my mouth closed. So, while I go through the line, flat lines, I can see it on the thing. I'm looking at the monitor. All these doctors start rushing in. They pushing my kid's father out the room. My son was born with hydrocephalus. He's supposed to be born with spina bifida. Thank God that he didn't. He has fluid in his brain. He has epilepsy, and he has MR. Okay? Now they changed MR to autism, but it's the same thing. MR, mental retardation. It's what kind of disability is anyway, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. I ain't gonna get into all that, because I told you I could just keep talking. So anyway, during the C-section, I had complications. The cord was wrapped around the head. He was breached. Now, mind y'all, she's like, oh yeah, they both face down. I could have had a vaginal, but I decided to have a C-section. Baby, let me tell you something. When you have twins, I'm going to school, I would say for health and science and a nurse, 77% of most states twins are born C-section because of the complications. Rarely do they have regular. And then after you have a C-section, you have to sign for a reback or whatever. Anyway, so let me get to it. So, of course, the complications came up. My son was face down. I was at a doctor's that day. That morning, my water was leaking. It was leaking very slow. I didn't know my water was broke. Get to the hospital. They do the examination. They like, have you ever had a ball baby? I'm like, look at me. Do it look like I ever had a ball baby? Hell no. They like, either this is a butt or a shoulder, but your baby head upside down and a umbilical cord wrapped around the head. So I had to get an emergency section. That was my first one. And I flatlined. I lost so much blood. Okay? 8:18 on the clock. That's my dad's birthday. But I lost so much blood. I was on the other side. I seen everything. I made a video about that. If y'all want to go to my old videos, it was about my near-death experience, and it happened through a C-section. Okay? I had many complications afterward. So her listening to these people talking about, oh, it's okay. I don't know who body that is. But I think they was just trying to make her feel good. Just like the people that was in her comments. Just feeding into her delulu. Yes, the scar gonna be okay. And then, you know what? That's really what she worried about. Because honestly, all she worried about is having her body back, getting that body back, going back into where she thinks she a model, like all that. Like, that's what it really is, okay? She don't want, that's why she didn't want that C-section, because she don't want to mess up her body. But baby, let me tell you, C-section, they cut you open from here to here. 9:11 on the clock, that's an emergency. Pay the fuck attention. Pay attention to what I'm saying. It's going to be an emergency. It's going to be an emergency. She talking about her babies might weigh 5 pounds. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking maybe between 5 and 6 pounds together. Maybe 3 and 3, 3 and 2, something like that. Because she's very small to be carrying twins. And I'm sorry. And listen, I wish no bad on no one. But I'm just saying, you have to learn how to listen to others. I understand that you like, oh, she think that people tell her what happened with a C-section is negative. No, it's not. People are just telling you what you may have to go through. You know, things that you may have to experience and prepare you for these things. Everyone not trying to feed you negativity, my girl.